Welcome back to another the Power Play Show with your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the Dallas Star locker room. I just like to be in Dallas. I feel like Texas is a great place to be. Whatsoever during August is really humid, it's hot over there. But it's Wednesday, August 11, 2021. A couple of news around the Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers, and we're going to go through different things about what's happening today. And, of course, we're going to finish at the end of the show at 10 o'clock p.m. Frenchy Quiz in the house tonight. So hopefully you're ready to play the Frenchy Quiz tonight. But first, we have to welcome the first one of the night. We have to go with this kid, the Flipper in the house tonight. Here we go. First of all, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Thanks to join us. Thanks for your support. And, of course, Mr. Brad Martian Son, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate a lot. Hopefully, you're on the speed recovery with your hip and you're ready to rock and roll. Don't forget to subscribe or to click on the like. That'd be awesome. That's the only homework we ask you to do every single time. We are on the road of a 1,400 subscriber. That's what we want to do. And don't forget, every day, we create some video, short video, long video, middle video. We do something every single day. 11 o'clock Eastern Time, also with my co-host, Michael DeVellano. And the night we are back at 9 o'clock. And now we have also a membership for each one of you. If you want to join the membership, you'll let me know. And we're going to put this here. Click at bottom, said join or something like that. Click and you can look also. And then finally, every morning, 6 o'clock a.m., 6 o'clock a.m., we have the pool of the day. You can vote over there. You can check what is the question, and then you can vote and click on the like. That'd be really, really appreciated. That's it. No marketing anymore. I don't talk about anything else, but I'm talking about each one of you because that's what we do at the beginning of the show. We welcome everybody directly from Nevada. Welcome back, Mr. In the water, Mr. Adam Bergie. Directly from La Beauce, Saint-Georges de la Beauce, la belle province de Québec. Welcome back, Zenith Gaming. From Everett. Everett on the west coast, northwest coast. Hopefully the ring is not there anymore. Mr. Striatic back in the house tonight. I can be right. I don't know I'm going to be right, but one thing I would say to you is that two teams going to have a great year. The next year, I think Florida Panthers and the Winnipeg Jets, our two teams, are going to perform very well. I expect a lot from them, and we'll see what happens because injuries and maybe some player does not click together. But right now, on the paper, you should be excited about the team of the Florida Panthers and the Winnipeg Jets. Two amazing, great teams. So thank you again, Mr. Brett Marchand, for your super chat. He's back in the house directly from Montreal, Ronnie Odette. Awesome, Ronnie, to welcome everybody. Directly from Parkland, we call him Bud, the monkey boy, in the house tonight. From Cuba to Mexico to the West Coast, California, back in South Florida, Mr. Frank Zalazar. Hey, Mr. Directly from somewhere in the belle province de Quebec, number one fans of the Montreal Canadiens, and we got one thing for him tonight. We call him Eno Tap. And then Welcome back. The big fan of the Florida Panthers, we find him a sound effect went out. Michael Rosenblatt. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. I think I did not forget anybody else. Dixon back in the house tonight. Welcome back. I tried to find everything, to figure out everything. I mean, Reinhart and Barkov are some of the best defensive forward. Also, defense on that Sheppy make maybe egg home. Coach is in the house. Adam is in the house. Hopefully, how you doing at school this week, Adam? Tell me a little bit more about your student. Everybody's already all right there in Nevada. Goalie Bob just need one great playoff run. I think he's in him. And also, they have Spencer Knight. So I think the situation goaltender is not too bad in Florida Panthers, and I think to add a little bit one more things on the recipes of the Stanley Cup, I think I will add a defenseman number 3 or 4 or a veteran like Shara or someone at the bottom 6 at some point. But again, we don't know what Lundell is going to do. We don't know what Darius Denny Senko. Is Renko, whatever his last name. The Russian kid I'm talking about, and Apionimi. It's a tripler. I expect a lot. Maybe they make the roster. So again, I think Florida is going to have a great year overall. So go Abs, go Dixon. Michael Rosenblatt, I bought the coach. When he has to tell him I love him. All sports, go Abs, go. I like this mini video you post on YouTube. Thank you so much. I think it's great. I think you never see this, guys. We create now a 1-minute video. We do the resume of the day with all the news. It's going to be great next year because what's happening the next morning when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever you wake up, you're going to have a short video of the Hockey Nation Live show with all the result of the night, all the score, and then you're going to have the 3-star of the night. And yeah, but it's fun news around the night or an injury or a milestone or something. We're going to put this on the one minute short video. So I suggest you to watch this. I think it's great. It's right now. It's called the Hockey News Today, and that's what we mentioned over there. So thanks again, Mr. Bada Monkey, to remind this to us. The start at the night are big and bright. Right, I'm sure it's a great time to be at the Northwest USA at that moment. Be honest. Panthers next season. Well, I agree with you, Adam. There are a lot of high expectation over there. Bill Zito, another great move today. We'll talk about this. Bottom monkey, the flavor is ready to go. I'm always saying no homework. You're absolutely right, Brad. Hopefully you and your girlfriend's doing well. I want to join, no problem. Directly from Moncton, New Brunswick, and number 1 fans long time ago, and the Montreal Canadiens, Mr. Johnny Golden. It's rare because usually Pacific Northwest it rain a lot. Hopefully it will be fine. We wish you we're going to get a lot of. We're going to be wet here this weekend in Florida. I don't know, someone's called Fred is coming in town this weekend from Cuba, Mexico, from Cuba. So we expect a lot of rain this weekend for what I heard. But I'm not following too much the news and the weather, but that's what he said. Ho, 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 ho. One more. You are awesome. It's all about Natasha. And then finally, we welcome Mr. Sly Abs Guy. Yep, sir, right in our tap. I apologize. You are from Toronto. I apologize. Dans la belle province de l'Ontario. Ontario. New sound effect, Michael Rosenblatt. Yes, sir. You got the Panthers. The Panthers won. I think he fit very well with you. I was looking around. I said, you know what? He's a great, great guy. I love the Panthers. So why not to use the only one? You're going to be the only fans with Panthers have that sound effect for you. Things are wonderful during the day. The bus of disaster. Student get out of the school at 2:15. And the student did not get finally pick up until 4 p.m. Short a 200 bus driver. Wow. 200 bus driver. That's crazy, huh? That's amazing. Florida definitely has a great team, but defense is still a question about. It's too erratic. You know what? You know that. I watched play Aaron Eggblad, Mackenzie Wegar, Forsling, Kudos. They are good there. Kudos is great for the bottom six. Montour did not show enough to see is really the top four over there. And I think they will add another defenseman over there to add a bit more. But when you go to playoff, you can play with top four. And then a 5 and 6 can be about. So it's a little bit concerned, right? I think Tampa is better as a defense, but I think they're going to add someone over there. They still have a $1.5 million there. But it's a good analysis, but I would not be worried about Bob, and because Spencer Knight is there. And I really believe Spencer Knight is going to have a year like a great year. Well, she had 10-10, so I assume I'm doing well. Tell Seguin is 60. Well, so strike it up, baby. Quad, baby, quads. 4 on the road, my friend. Sly, the winner of the contest last night with Ronnie Otet and also Nicola. Congratulations. Not Ronnie, but Caden went last night. So I didn't see Caden yet. Question number 1. I don't know. It's okay. All right. Hey, bud, no! NHL is the house tonight. The Power Play Show. I love it. PP Show. That's a good place to go to. The PP Show. Yeah, that's what we're going to nickname the PP Show. Don't forget to click on the likes. Any question you want to add? Coach, how hard it is to teach balance a core strength, you young hockey player? The problem with this, they don't believe it, right? So you have to make them believe on this. So you have to show them some example about what the result, the outcome of those balance and core strength. And when you show them, like, go get different accolades or videos, then show the result of that. And the reason they can make them stronger is to work on your core. And that's something you have to work on that one to show to them. Because the only way that people believe is to see the result. The people have confidence, they see the result of what's happening. You can tell them, if you do this, it's going to be great. They're not going to believe it until they see it. Right? And that's the way you see it. You know what I mean? Like, people asking me, why? But Martin St. Louis was not big. No, but did you see his legs? It's like a tree like from Vancouver, his both legs. It was unbelievable. But it was focusing on that part over there. So when the people believe when they see it. That's some people are that way. I think that way I will work on that part of it. Florida needs one more decent defense. I think Spencer will take over quickly. And on top, I agree with you. Hi, hello, my friend and my fans. Sly, of course, Sly number 9 of the top ranking on the bowling and Canada. Congratulations, my Sly. Your power ranking is going to be out after the Labor Day weekend. That's you're going to see what you look like for the upcoming season and bowling. So be ready. Do you Western Canadian team spend too much on the one player thinking of the Canucks, Oilers, Flame? Not really yet, but you know what I mean. I think Toronto is a problem. I think I'm going to start to call it the PK show. Yeah, I don't think so because we need to have PK at some point here. Build the legs, then them. So we have a 3 round for legs. Absolutely right, Sly. Kid and Jenkins in the house. I really believe Coley will return in WHL. If he's not going, he's still a captain over there. I think he have 1 more year to go. So he have a choice. I think they will return over there. And then after that, it will be a Laval. But that's what will be, I think, the planned journey for them out over there. Much better in our top. Oh, yes, of course. Okay. Then so we can sing everybody. We catch up with everything, all the news, all the welcome everybody. Thanks to be a part of that part over there. I'll try to figure out what's going on here. If I click on this, it'll be better. Here we go. Sorry about that. So that's what's happening. Any question you have, anything you want to add, no problem. I won last night, Kaden. You nailed it. You nailed it. Then we have former St. John Flames. Love that guy. Was amazing. The Power Play Show would be nicknamed the GOAT coach. I don't think so yet. When I'm going to get about 15,000 or at least, one of the thousand subscriber with the little, the gray YouTube channel trophy they present to everybody. Then we're going to talk about this. Anybody looking forward to see Patrick Laine having a bounce back season? He had a 12 goal, 12 assists like one last season. I expect that, first of all, the Pirinto King. Welcome aboard. If it's the first time, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returner, welcome back. And the house. I really see Patrick Laine have a better year. I would not be surprised he scored 25, 30 goals next season with Columbus. They get a couple of new players over there. They got Voracek, who is going to play with him, and I think he's going to be better. I think you can see right now all the news from Finland about him is looking better. I think they have a good month with a couple of weeks with Barkov, and maybe Barkov talked to him about that one over there. And I will not be surprised he have a good year. One Marner has always made more than OV. You got a problem. Yeah, that's something you have to get about that. I'm a Batman fan also. I'm a Power Play Show fan. Hype. What's your favorite NHL locker room? NHL. It's fun, but I think I'll be honest with you. The Toronto Maple Leaf, I have a chance to go there often. Is amazing, to be honest with you. Those locker room. This one is not the real one for for this is just the one in Dallas, but it's not the real one. There is more the facility. But when you talk about the big one in the NHL, guys, this is like the six star and hotel. They have everything inside this: the TV, the pool table. They have everything to enjoy over there. That's crazy when they do that about that. So. But I really have a chance to go to Toronto, so I have a chance to watch this one, see this one. And it's a pretty nice one, to be honest with you. Montreal, of course, one of the top 5 and hockey for facilities, everything like that for sure. Mano should be making $7 million tops. I don't agree with you, Sly. I think he should be about $9-10 million now. He's a guy who can produce 90, 100 points. Talking about this, we're going to John Brothers. I have a nice one. Yes, absolutely right. The one of my favorite. Ronnie, the player that impressed me the most, coach is Ren Walter. He was as large as the two players in front of nobody was able to move him. I saw a lot of players, yeah. Ren Walter was a great hockey player. Guy came from Vancouver, British Columbia. Was drafted by the Washington Capitals, wearing number 11. He got traded, and if I can recall it, I believe he was traded against Rob Langway on the trade for Walter at that moment, and he got a couple of players behind that. But I don't think so. Rob Langway have an amazing, great career with the Washington Capitals, winning at least 2 times the Norris Trophy. Yeah, I met him a couple of times. He was coach, and when I was working at East Coast Hockey League, he was coaching in the East Coast Hockey League. I think it was Richmond or Hampton Roads. No, Hampton Roads was John Brophy. So he was in Richmond, Rob Langway. But great, nice guys, by the way. I got to send you some big update for my arena. I have a bill like massive. Yeah, you're looking great, buddy. What are your favorite underrated players during the 2017 AB run? That's something I have to look about deeper about that one. There are a couple of players who were there during the 2014 ABS run. For me, the most impressive for me the last 10 years in NHL for the AB was really the 2010 when they beat the Washington and the Pittsburgh. But they're overrated big time. I don't think so, Sly. I think you are wrong about that one there. I'm going to argue with that one over there. I think we don't give enough credit for Mitch Marner because he's really a great hockey player. But he don't deserve the $11 million. Honestly, I think a 7 number would be great. $8 million would be great at that age. He got it. But it is what it is. Elias Pettersson deal is still injury. He had interested in joining Montreal, but I think it's just PR and just. Yeah, I don't think so in our top. He's going to sign a contract very soon. I heard they are in negotiation, doing better and better. They're still on the bargaining right now, but expect him to be signed the next 48 hours or something like that. What is your favorite Stanley Cup final matchup the last 10 years or so? I don't see the favorite Stanley Cup. I would say more. I really like the Chicago, the third one. I really like the Los Angeles King, the second one. And I really like the St. Louis Blues with no expectation. Was the biggest underdog in hockey for me. So for me, that's why it was about this. 15 likes. We have to go for 25. We have about, I don't know how many people. Please don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. We should go to the news, buddy. Coach Frenchy, what's going on with you? Here we go. We are on the news side of this part. Before we start, guys, we want to invite you. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, I'm going to turn my head. Tomorrow morning, we have a new videos coming at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can watch this tomorrow. The best contract in NHL for the next season. I give you 6 players plus 3 more. And then at the end, I give you 6 more honorable mention players with the best contract. Like if you think we're going to learn tomorrow, McDavid, he should win about $20 million per year. Just give you an idea how much he's not paid enough at $12 million, guys, for what he bring on the table. Like McCarr just signed contract he's underpaid for what I'm going to show to you on that video. So it's about 15-minute video. I invite you to watch this video. Carter Verhey, it's another one is underpaid for the upcoming season with $1 million. You know what? He remind me, Carter Verhey, guys, he remind me really, William Karlsson. You're going to see in the video, I explained this moment where Karlsson, he came for the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, nothing over there. He was just an average player. Came to Vegas, and then he scored, and then he become one of the best players over there. And I feel like Carter Verhey he can become the William Karlsson 2.0. Here we go. I'm going to 25. News. TYSON, no question. Yes, definitely. Of course, TYSON at 8.5 is still underpaid for sure. Yeah, you're gonna love this video. Thank you, Edmund, for sure. That's another one we mentioned in the video at 7.5. That's not wrong, Coach. Mana overrated on my book. Playoff should be included and contacts, and he has done nothing in playoff. The last 2 playoff, Sly did not do well. The year before that, against Boston, sent that game number 4 where he scored 2 goals, 1 assist. He did not do well in playoff. But again, you don't build this as a guy like 90 points per year. And I think for me is a top 3 line for any team. And that's the reason I said to you, he maybe not get $11 million, but I think he should get about $7-8 million definitely at that moment over there. Carter V, awesome, yes. A little bit like Marchesso. They are different style, I believe, but you could have said that already for me. Like, I'm talking about the positivity. It's more like, honestly, William Karlsson at that moment. But you won the hockey game. We won awesome, Caden. Well, mine should believe for the Sable then, Abs guy. Where is Michael? You talk about Michael Rosenblatt or Michael De Villano. Never know when you ask about Michael. Michael is not work zone off. He take a month off. August, he take off the evening. He won't take a break, everything like that. TYSON Mana should switch contract. But at the end of the day, that's funny, to be honest with you. But you are right about that one. I agree with you. Here's the good news. We want to learn. We want to see. Yes, we are. We are 62 days until the season start when the puck drop for the upcoming season. And today we mention Anturi Lekonen, number 62, Kevin Labac for the San Jose Sharks, and our buddy Kubel for the Flyers on the number 62, wearing the number 62 last year. So we just want to say about that one there. 62 days, guys. We are about 2 months before that. By the way, we want to mention one more thing. August 25th, this month, guy, we're going to celebrate that evening the first year of the Hockey Nation Live Show. we start this August 25th last season to create video. Me, Michael. Guys, this is ugly. Well, I reviewed the first month of this. It's terrible to watch us, guys. You're going to laughing. So don't go nowhere. August 25th, we're going to have some celebration and some prize, everything like that for people here. August 25th, the 1 year anniversary of the Hockey Nation Live Show. It was funny to see this today. You don't take a break, coach? No, I don't have no time for that one over there. If you are Dubé, would you trade Eichel for Marner? You talk about Dubas. No, I will not trade Eichel for Marner. Because, first of all, Toronto don't need another center. They already Matthews and Tavares. So, yeah, no spot for him. The only way maybe I would think if I do a move like this, it would be Tavares. But Buffalo will not take a center at $11 million at 31, 32 years old. So for me, it would be nuts. Come on, man. So the matter with you, you said $7 million. I know what you mean by that one over there. I just said, like, for me, you know what I mean? Like, we all agree he don't deserve the $11 million. But I think for, $8, $9 million, I think it'll be good. $7 million is too low for me. For what he produced as the point per year at that moment, I think is a little bit too low at $7 million. Oh, Mr. Steven Manberg in the house directly from Sweden. Talking about Steven Manberg, we have maybe something for him. Of course. He owned a Sport Bob, so he opened up beer cap. That's what happened. Sound great, first anniversary. Yeah, it sound great, yeah. But it's not looking good for when you watch the video. It was terrible. And for months, guys, until February, we got about 5 video people watching our video. It was terrible. Oh, my God. Congratulations first year. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see what happened about that. And out of Eichel, everyone, yeah. That guy is not great about this. For the big news, guy, it's all about him. Finally, the Florida Panthers guy signed a Sam Reinhart. Great contract, to be honest with you. The 25 years old, played 54 games last season with the Buffalo Sabres, have 25 goals, 40 points, 10 power play goal last season. He was the second overall pick in 2014 by the Buffalo Sabres. He signed a good contract at $6.5 million AAV for 3 years. Zito guy, he nailed it. Zito, every move Bill Zito does, it just pay off. It's amazing this guy was doing right now. So we have to give him credit about that one over there for sure. About that. So Steph breaking bottle again. Steph. So that happened about that. What's going on with the Flames? They lost 27 games. Just a bad year. Sound like a drunk drop. Thank you so much. NHL Ice Line. Evening, Coach Farrell Amagus in the house. We see him this morning. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks to be a part. Like we do, we collect a couple information we're sharing with people on the YouTube channel. He was born on the West Vancouver and British Columbia, Sam Reinhart. Right now, last season, he have 25 goals, like we mentioned earlier. He played a guy almost 20 minutes. He was really, really on the ice a lot for the Buffalo Sabres last year, 1932. But during his career, 454 games. Guy, he have 134 goals, 161 assists for 295 points, 18 minutes per game he play. And then one thing we have to pay attention about him, guys, is also the fact like is the last 4 seasons, he have 25 goals, 22, 22, and 25. His first year, 25, that is the year he get 25 goals the first time, 12 goals on power play, 2 after that, 5, and then last season, 10 on power play. So he gets some result also on power play. So I'm telling you, this is a great addition for the Florida Panthers with Orvis, Carter Verhey, Johnny Huberdeau, Jonathan Huberdeau, and also Barkov and Bennett in the middle. Geez, that top 6 guy, it can beat anybody in NHL. I'm sure they are the top 3 or 4 in NHL for that one over there. I think Coleman, he did the superstar. Hold on, I have to get back over there. Coach, your name, boys, all right? So did it the wild superstar thing and the KHL? Not yet. I don't think so he will. I think the Coleman will have an additional season next season. I agree with you about it with the Flames. So really not a great contract on my book. The Panthers have 1.3 million skate space now. You're absolutely right. I was said 1.5 earlier, but absolutely right. Consistency. Equal Reinhart, absolutely right. That's a great comments about you. Coach, what are your favorite show? I don't know. Is it on TV or is it on YouTube? I don't know. Just came and say good night. Great hockey for me. Thank you so much, Stephen. Have an amazing, great night. And remember, we are here every single day. You know that. I can wait our season start. Now we're going to see you more often. We know it's off season, so we respect. But we want to tell you this.
Good night.
Good night.
Here we go. Good night, buddy. I wonder if you will want to play for the Canucks and his hometown one day. Possible. We'll see what happens. Good night, Steven. Here we go. You be do. Exactly about that one there. I want to show you also one graphic we used. I like to do this about Sam Reinhart guy. He's a WAR at 87%. What is a WAR? It's like a way, it's the 13th forward replacement of this kid or this players. And the percentage, what is without him. And that's what he bring on the table as a 13th player for the team. 87%. Offense, 58. Defense, 87. Earlier, Bottom Monkey, someone was mentioning about his defensive is very good. 26% power plays, that's good. Does not play on PK. He's finishing 89. Goal every 60 minutes, 81. Primary pass, 41. Penalty drawing, 93 guys. That's a great. And a QC is 74, a QT is 61. But for me, guys, you have to pay attention about the graphic on the right. At the top, at the right corner, is about his offense. Look, about 18-19. He grew from 53% to 77%. Now, last year, 87%. That gives you an idea. He's getting better year after year. His defense grow also. Offense versus defense, it grow also. You can see his finishes growing. So I like what I see from Sam Bernard, guys. Great hockey player, great action for the Florida Panthers. I think with the Panthers having Mamin, Talbot, Lombard, Lustrorinen, Lamico, Tenisenko, et puis the Panthers already is only for all 4 games. Yes, I agree with you. I wouldn't expect too much about Talbot. To be honest with you, I'm still not sure about Lustrorinen. He's still young, but I think overall, I'm looking for Denisenko. I think he should get more ice time. You did not mention that, Lundell. So that given that the players should be paid for what he brings for the team, and not always the best player on the team should have the best contract. I agree with you at some point, but that's, you know what I mean, like if the best player usually is the one score the most the goal, everything like that. So what we said to you, I think the way Boston Bruins make their salary cap, that's a great model to follow. I think the Detroit Red Wings have another great model to follow. Check their money about that. I think the Tampa Bay doing absolutely right also. Have a good one, Steph. I agree, Ronnie. Didn't realize we're not placing one so bad. Carrier money super team game play 4 and on tap. Absolutely right about that one over there. That's why I did not mention about this. You can look about Ristolainen. Ristolainen, I call him the Ristolainen. He have minus 167 and 187. And he plays 8 years with the Buffalo Sabres. You can see Eric Starr was minus 12 or 21 when he came to Montreal. Everybody was a minus over there. Columbus Blue Jackets, a lot of players over there got minus last season about that. The Buffalo effect, I agree with you. Panthers decided to get the 24th draft with Bennett, Ekblad, and Reinhart. I agree with you. You talk about the best of that one over there. John Gregor in the house from Massachusetts, Boston. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Lundell, the third center. CANVA will be a little bit careful about that one there. We have to see at the tryout what he's going to be. I like Reinhart, only take 3 years. I think he's getting better himself, bigger contract after that. That's that's the reason he got 3 years. I think and I talked about this earlier with some people. The reason he didn't get 4 or 5 years because he's 25. That's gave them 2 years as a RFA, and then he gave a year the negotiation as a UFA for the Panthers for the money he got. And then after that, at 28, he become a UFA. He can sign like a 6-year example at $7-8 million, and that would be really what he's looking for. So on the both parties is a great deal. That gave also for the Panthers to have a lower contract for a little bit longer. We know in 2 years or this year, the next one is Barkov at 5.9. Because right now it's he is the most forward pay at that moment, I believe, at 6.5. So the first one is of course, Sergei Bobrovsky at 10 million. Then you have Aaron Ekblad at 7.5. But I think for me, the next is Barkov. After that is Roberto. And I think both of them is going to be about $9 million. So good luck about that one. In my head, Reinhart Barkov will be very nice, cost only $19 million. Yeah, but in 2 years, you're going to see different thing about that one over there. You're going to be about that $33 million. The players, it is selfish, thinking about the name of the back and not the front of the jersey. You take advantage of different things about that over there. I think Matthews guy, he's not paid. His money he got is really worth it for both ways. I think Marner should not be 11. I think Tavares, he should not be 11. And another guy, he got $7 million. He did not produce until last season. In the first year, it's the first time he got produced in power and playoff last season, guys. So for me, I think that's the problem they got over there. Vegas is quiet right now, and the Riley Smith appointment with the Rangers. Here was the problem they get, Adam. They're looking for center. And I don't think so. The Rangers have a good center for Riley Smith. Now, you can trade Strome for Riley Smith, but I don't think so. It's worth it. Right? So Smith does not play in center. I think they give them the second center. They don't have enough a good center behind Zibanejad. So for me, I think Vegas, they're looking for a center. They don't have no answer to get for the Rangers right now. I'll be in my book. Point are overrated. Skate Udam as back. Yeah, but still, I like when they score. Holy cow, Nylander is $7 million. That's more the highest pay forward. Yeah, 6.9, I believe 6.8. Take Bergeron out of the Bruins, they will have more trouble winning than without Brett Marchand. Marchand is the better players. I'll be honest with you. It's you guys, you nail it. Because I will tell you something. On the video tomorrow, I don't know why I'm still on the Paul Reinhart. Do I have other news here? Let me finish 2 news, guy, here. And I will be back to you, Ronnie, because Marshall, I'm going to give you a stat. The Edmonton Oilers have signed the forward Tyler Benson to a 1-year contract, a 2-way contract extension for an annual value of $750,000. Benson, 23 years old. Finished tied for the third in scoring in the American Hockey League last season with 36 points and 36 games for the Bakersfield Condors. He was a 32 overall pick for the Edmonton second-round pick round at the 2016 NHL draft. So I just want to compare. And then that's what the last news about that one over there. And then I'm going to come to you about the next couple of minutes about something else. But let's jump in here. That'll be better. Ronnie, Brad Marchand is one of the 2 best players in NHL. He get better after 30 years old. Everybody get 30 years old guy, they go down usually. But he's the only one is getting better at 30, 31, 32, and now he's 33. The only other player did it is Pavel Datsyuk for the Detroit Red Wings. Like, if you look about Crosby, Ovechkin, Joe Thornton, everybody like them, they go down after they got 30 years old. And Marchand, him, on the graphic I did on the video you're going to see tomorrow, he's completely reversed. He's getting better at 33 years old, where I qualify one of the top best player in NHL. To be honest with you, where I was not agree one morning. I don't know what I was doing this morning, that morning, but that's what happened about Ronnie, about Martian, about that one of there. Coach, I will just try to skill resenter content and set it back up. It's up for with the money. The problem about that in our tap is who's going to want Bob Bobrovsky, Sergei Bobrovsky, right? They have an article from George Richard said they're going to give him at 30 and 2023. The rules of buyout, guys, is get at 35 years old is a two-tier of the salary you get buyout. So it's possible to let him go at. He will not finish his full contract with the Panthers for sure. But right now, nobody will take him. Whatever is 30%, guys, $7 million right now to get him. I don't see what and who you get against. You know what I mean? I want to see this at that moment. BENSON 85, Milwaukee Admirals. Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid is the best player right now. I think he will play center for Vegas. Yes, you know, now you have, Nolan Patrick, William Carlson. You still have Nico Roy. You still have Krebs now is getting there over there. So it'll be interesting to see him over there. You still have the big old like in Montreal and Boston and Vegas about the center. We don't talk about Stephenson right now. So it would be interesting to go. So, you know, as the Inman with 1,000, yeah, I know about that. John Richard said that the Panthers would move Bobrovsky to a year from now, yeah. I saw the article about that one over there. That's the reason, because he's getting 35 years old. The rule changed after between 26 34. You can only pay, you pay 33% of the buyout, but when you get 35 and plus, you get 66% buyout. That's an advantage for the team. I hope Benson can make it hometown hero, but I feel like he's parameter there. Absolutely right, strategic about this. You remind me a lot of players where they are really good in American Hockey League. They almost dominate the league, I would say, and then they go to NHL. They cannot go through this right there. Like, you know, so many players I can say Daniel Carr, example. Great in American Hockey League, going like Montreal, Washington, or he's you have a lot of players like them. You have a difficult time to make it as a consistency every single game, everything like that. Unfortunately, it's happened a lot. That's just normal, but it's a great comment, strategic about that one. Good backup be the best finished player all the time. He could be. We have to wait a little bit. I think, Selani is, we have to wait a little bit. But Selani was a great hockey player. He's slick bass and can find a hole in the American defense. Not so easy in NHL. Yeah, the cap control is different also in NHL strategic. So that's what another problem you can get. Marchand is a very high skilled defensive player. Love to have him on my team. I agree with you about this. I think he's underrated. Not underrated, but I think sometimes we don't give him the credit what he is, honestly. Remember what Team Canada, it was one reason Team Canada got the goal a couple of years ago. Marchand was one of the best for them, for sure. That's where I really start to like him a little bit more whatsoever. I don't like him. I don't like him. Just kidding. Edmonton need a starter. Or they need a spark plug. They need 6 spark plug. They need like a starter. I'm not sure about Cody Ceci. One may be the worst contract they give. I'm worried about that one over there. I don't know what Duncan Keith is going to do over there. The bottom is a little bit better, but still missing 1 or 2 pieces over there. But it'll be a really interesting year for them. I can't wait to see what they are going to do next season. But absolutely right. Like I mentioned all the time, the goaltender for Dallas is right now, on the negotiation, maybe to get traded over there. Mr. The Goods is back in the house. Welcome, buddy. Number one fans of NBA YouTube channel. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate a lot. Crispy Flakes. Sit the hell down. Here we go. That's what happened about that one. Hopefully you're doing well by my good friend, The Good. Hopefully the family is doing well also. I'm sure he was busy with the playoff the last couple of days. Could have been. Here we go. Could have been. I was going about another goaltender. We talked Nikolai, not Nicola, but welcome back, Nicola, by the way. I don't know. I saw you at the beginning, so thanks for the information. How you doing, Crispy Flakes? So that's what happened about that one. I have a Florida Panthers Instagram account. If you're gonna check, is out. It's called the X-Flamenters BR. Here we go. We'll go to check this. Well, just find me. I will reply to you. I don't like to play against him. That's for sure. I would punch him on the nose. He's not one of those guys. Where is Brad Marchand's son right now? Jackson Kevin, 626, back in the house tonight, buddy. Awesome. The Good. Awesome, Crispy Flakes. Awesome to be a part of the show tonight. Everybody, don't forget to click on the likes. We still have 20 likes. We can have a little bit more tonight. We're looking for 25. We have about 5 minutes open, guys. Oh, I want to come back over there, but we have about 5 minutes. We can talk a little bit more. But I want to mention this to you guys because I'm going to pick up myself. Where are they? So they have 6 UFAs still on the market right now, where I mentioned them at that moment. They have a little bit more, but 6 players, I believe they have to go. They're going to be signed for the next couple of weeks. We have Jason Demers on the left corner with the Arizona Coyotes. We have, of course, Tyler Bozak in the middle at the top. Alex Galchenyuk on the right on the top. At the bottom, we have Rand Donato, Zeno Chara, and Nikita Kusev. My point to you is, like, if you think one of them or some of them is going to be signed, let me know. And also, if you believe they're going to be signed somewhere until we get you're going to sign somewhere, let him know. I'm going to finish this because we are about 5 minutes before we start the code Frenchy quiz. So I'm doing absolutely great. Watch my video. I will do it. Crispy Flakes for sure. I'm glad The Good, you're doing well also. Toronto and Edmonton both have the same team. They look the same. Toronto and Edmonton, funny with that. Yes and no. I think the goaltender for Toronto is better. I think the defenseman for Toronto a little bit better. But the forward, I have to go with Edmonton because McDavid and Dressel and RHN or RNH. And then now they got, other players, Hyman over there. So I take the advantage for Edmonton. But again, I'm not sure what Toronto is going to do next season. I don't know. It would be interesting to follow them for sure. Hate to play again, love to play with Marchand. That's what they always said about my coach. Absolutely. I'm very surprised the mess not be signed. I agree with you about this one over there. It's a defenseman. Florida should look about this, not as a top 4, but a good bottom 6. 5 and 6, and we don't talk today about Steve Coco, and we don't talk about Jordy Ben. So I think the Florida should look about a guy like him. I don't know if he will accept to be here at $1 million, but I think it would be a good pickup if Shawa can come here to get him at the defense number 5. Florida should pick up Shara as a defense. Yeah, I agree with you about that. I know that. Toby has a better defense than Edmonton. I agree with you about that. Shara should go back to Boston, finish his career at the top over there. I don't know if Boston are willing to open up for him. I'll be honest with you. I think it's time for him to stop to play hockey. I don't like to say that, but sometimes it's time, right? It's time sometimes. Are we interesting? Yes, this constructed the same way. I agree with you, Ronnie. Where will you see RNH go in the where you see, but he signed a contract for 8 years, so he's not going nowhere. I don't know about Monkey what you want to see. What you want to talk about is, if you want to talk about his performance, but that's what I'm talking about. Fortunately, Hamel will really change the didn't see the Oilers attack for check, especially with a bounce back here for Yamamoto. I agree with you about that one there. I think for me, Hyman is going to be Hyman. So Hyman is going to help a lot. But I'm excited about Warren for jail, where I would not be surprised. I think he would put him top 6 at some point. I wouldn't be surprised he's going to be on the second unit as a power play. That's what I expect about him. Yamamoto is the guy who have to step up on the top 6 over there. I think that's the one they have to figure out something with him, because he's really the one with around the top 6 right now. He's the less he did not produce last season. And I think he has a lot of upside. We don't talk about what do you call it, Juju Parvili or Pavini or something like that. I cannot remember his full name, really. I apologize. Number 13, anyway. That's the one he can be at the top 6 over there. So they have a really good, great 8 great forward over there. So it's a bottom 6, a little bit to have a little bit better. And then after that is the defenseman, where I'm a little bit concerned is the goaltender. When we see, I got it, like 2012 red draft, or I'm sure he will not be number 1 for sure. Paul Jujavi, yeah. I'm sorry about that. See, you have a problem with the name tonight. But yes, you're absolutely right about that one over there, about Ronnie. I think sometimes it's better to move on. He's 44 years old, I believe. Now it's time to go something else. Concerned that a concerned Florida does not have the first 2-round draft pick this next year. Sometimes when you build a team like they did so far, you have to give up your first-round pick, your second-round pick. You have no choice. That's how you become better and better, or you have a great hockey team. That's what you get. I would not be surprised they trade at the deadline another pick. Play out too fast for Shara. 6:56. I check at 53 and then I start to. Here we go. What is this, coach? Here's the clock for the quiz. The quiz coming, guys. Are you ready? 20 likes, guys. We have to step up for the likes. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. If you don't mind, that'd be great. You know what? Why not to start earlier tonight? We just have to finish early the show tonight. Anyway, coach, I love your T-shirt. Oh, thank you so much. The Montreal Canadiens. Jackson, Kevin, 625. 6 at 625. We are starting quiz time. Here we go. Why not? We put your name at the bottom there. We missed to make some name over there. Let's go. Coach, how do you become a member? You have to click on the join, I believe, at the bottom. So that's the way to do that. So that's the way to do this for sure about that one. We have a clock at the bottom here on the right corner, guys. This corner, guy, is for the deadline for the quiz. So we have 1 minute to answer tonight about that one over there. So that will give you an idea what's happening about that one over there. Does it make sense? Here we go. Are you ready for the quiz tonight? Question number 1. Tonight we go to celebrate the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Columbus franchise. They are 3 players, played 10 seasons and more for the Columbus Blue Jackets. On this list here, between Rick Nash, Jared Bowl, Nick Foligno, Rastislav Kleska, and Matt Calver, which one of them played 10 seasons and plus with a Columbus Blue Jacket. And we start the clock right now. Here we go. Whoop. Permission, Sir Rick Nash. Anybody else? Main Girl Hockey, welcome back. Main Girl Hockey, Nash. Adam said A. Father Monkey said A. Farrell Omega said C. Jackson Kevin said A. Ronnie Odette said C. Enotap said A. Luke, welcome aboard. Luke, he said A. Stretsik said A. A lot of people tonight. Sly said B. John Gregor said C. A lot of people. We're about 12, 13 guys. That maybe the biggest night of the show so far. The time is up. I love it. Hold on, I need to find this.
Come on! What's the matter with you? Oh, really?
Johnny Boy joined the A, said gang. Johnny Boy said A. We missing, Michael was in black tonight. What about the monkey? Did the monkey said A? Yeah. The answer, guys. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Rastislav Kleska got 10 years with the team. And Rick Nash guy have 9 years. Gerald Bowl have 9 years, by the way. Nick Foligno, 8 years. And Matt Calvert have 8 years. Kleska have 10 years. David Savard have 10 years. And Cam Atkinson have 10 years. So nobody got it. Exactly. I think it was 9. So Frenchy score the first game. I love the quiz. I love the quiz. Question number 2. Are you ready? Who's going to score? We are still with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Which player has the most goal winner game in one season? Who's have the most goal winner game in one season? Is it Rick Nash, Cam Atkinson, Brendan Saad, Artemi Panarin, and the old players from the Hartford, Josh Sanderson? Here we go. The clock is going to turn right now in 1 minute. And Nicholas said, hey, Rick Nash. Pitching a shootout, Farrell. Brandon Machinson said DOA, but you pick. Jackson said B. Butter Monkey said D. Nicholas said B. Brad Machon said D. Sly said E. Ronnie said D. John Gorgie said E. Adam said D. Farrell said E. Stretsik said C. John Gregor said E. Stretsik said C. Just try to catch up one more time. Luke said A. What about Jackson said B, right? Bradman, anybody else? As the last call, we did not see Kimberly tonight. But we have 2 winners on that one, guys. And the winner of that one, guys, is the most goal in one season. Winning goal is B. Cam Atkinson with 9. Mr. Jackson and Nicola score tonight. The first one to score question number 2. Congratulations, my friends. Question number 3. Here we go, Brad. Question number 3. Now we're going to go and St. Louis Blues history. Who has the most power play goal after Brett Hull? Who has the most goal on power play and after Brett Hull? Is it Bernie Furterko, Keith Tkachuk, Brent Sutter, Al McInnes, and Gary Hunger? Here we go. The 1 minute start right now. Whoops. We have Cam, Keith, so B, E, Farrell A, Jackson D, Luke B, John Gregor D. Ronnie said D. Nicholas said B. Butter Monkey said D. Farrell said A. Maine the Girl said E. Brad Marchand said B. Sly said D. John Gregor said D. Guys, Anotap said A. So, the answer to that question, guys, is A. Bernard Furterko, Anotap score, and Farrell score. We have 4 people leading at the scoreboard right now. We have Jackson, Nicola, Enotap, and Farrell. Congratulations. Question number 4. Are you ready? We are now still with the St. Louis Blues. And the Blues history. Who has the most minute of penalties and St. Louis Blues franchise? Is it Kelly Chase, Brian Sutter, Barrett Jackman, Barclay Blager, or Chris Bronger? So a lot of players say by ER. ER is funny. Here we go. This is how they win the cup by the monkey. Jackson said C. Nicolas said E. Brad Marchand said B. Luke said D. Ronnie said C. Adam said A. John Gregor said E. Brad Marchand said B. Luke said D. Enotap said B. Farrell said A. Sly said A. Man Girl Hockey said E. Strasic said C. One more. I want to be sure we are on the count right there. Here we go. The answer, that one, we have 2 people did it. And the answer, guy, is surprise. B. Brent Sutter, 17-80 minute of penalty. Brad Marchand score finally. And Mr. Enotap take the lead at 2. Farrell and Nicola and Jackson are at 1. You got 1 so far. Next question. And the Panthers franchise, who wear the last number 46? Is it David Bolt, John McFarlane, Jack Coughlin, Brad Ferris, and Lance Ward? Yeah, it was a 30 player. Yes, sir. The quiz is hard. It's easy. Slide back at your old ways. Yes, absolutely right about that one over there. Jackson said C. Adam said E. Bada Monkey said A. Nicolas said A. Enotap said C. Brad Machine said B. Luke said D. Sly said A. B. We have John Gregan as C. Stretzik as C. Farrell said... it's funny. I love it. Last one. So Farrell said, I saw the answer earlier. He's right. If you are watching at the beginning, when I turned the screen on, I did not turn off this question. And the answer was C. And I don't know if Enotap saw it, or I don't know if John Grega saw it, or someone else. Stretzik got the point right there. Too Farrell got it. But honestly, the winner of the contest tonight is Enotap. Back again tonight to win it after a couple of nights. Did not perform very well the last couple of nights. So congratulations, Mr. Farrell. I know. Congratulations to Enotap, the winner of the Frenchy quiz tonight. It was great to see a lot of people, guys, to participate. Don't forget to click on the like. We have 22 likes. Maybe we try to get 25 before we leave here tonight. That'd be awesome. I guess Cipher is square. Exactly, Strategic. You make it. Way back on the top. After a couple of nights, you struggled the last couple of nights. Adam, not a great night. Slide, not a great night, honestly. Congratulations. Jackson started very well with 2 answers tonight. Great for you. Congratulations on that. Farrell have 1 tonight. Like an automatic. Like a outside pitch we said in baseball, maybe. As are some guys, are great. Have a great night, Coach. Everyone, Adam, it's always a pleasure to have you to participate and support the show. We really appreciate it. I know you have a school, everything like that. We understand that part, so thank you so much, Adam. Tomorrow we have a couple of things coming up. I'm starting on first we do the flashback players, but this week, when it will be quiet like tonight, I will bring the best from 2010 to 2021. The best player example, like the 5th overall pick on each year, like the 3rd overall pick on 2010, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to make this the evening. That's what we're going to talk about that. I knew that. That's Sly. Yeah, you hit this. Good night, Adam. Yeah. Farrell. Sly, you did very well tonight. You pick up what you usually do. The number is 0 because you need to, you like that. So you want 0 pin on the floor. Me to try your question and the 70s, 80s. It's coming sometime. I try to do a variation. Like the St. Louis Blues, it's a lot of players was playing in 70s, 80s. $23 likes. Can we get 2 more likes from each one of you? Somewhere, somehow, someone did not do it. Please don't forget to click on the likes, and don't forget to any question you have right now. I have a couple of more minutes. What I lost again, coach? Come on, Kaden, you forgot the quiz tonight. We did not see you, buddy. I know, sorry, it's all out. Coach, you are the man. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always great to see you, buddy, Jackson. We like you now. You come back more often. So join us. Don't forget, guys, we have a show in the morning, 9 o'clock, in the evening at 11 o'clock. So that's what we produce 2 times per day. We are the only show produce this on the YouTube channel. And, of course, people likes more and more the FRENCHY QUIZ. I think it's fun to play this way all together. Actually, I was 0-8 before I get in the last 3, right? So you step up, buddy, tonight. Congratulations. The Brent Sutter was not an easy one because Kelly Chase could be someone about that one there. The one also with the power play, it was not easy. And the first one, Frenchy score again. Nobody got the first one. The first question tonight. I like it when nobody get it. And we miss Michael Rosenblatt tonight also to participate for the quiz. And everything on that. So, Luke, was great to see you again. My friend Luke, don't forget, guys, to click 24 likes. Can we get 25? We'll see. Any question you have to talk about, any subject about this? Honestly, the next couple of days, we'll see a couple of RFA, Kevin Fiala, right? We still waiting for about the Islanders. We have no news about the Islanders. We don't know about, Zizikas and Palmieri, Pelech, and not Pelech, but Zajac. And then Bouvidi is a RFA with Sorokin. That's a 2-player. We wait for that one over there. So that's a tough quiz. It's not easy, Jackson, to be honest with you. But the way I do this, guys, the purpose behind this is to give you more knowledge about hockey. I can tell you, I don't know, who is the general manager of the Quebec, of the Colorado. It's easy. Well, I've said which player is wearing this number. It's easy. I want you guys to know more about the history about hockey, and then also different team where you maybe not follow, like Boston or Toronto or whatever they are. So that's what the reason is. Mr. Randy N. and the house. John Guerrero, you are the best. Thank you so much, John. Really appreciate about that one there. 29 Ken Dryden, baby. Yes, sir, Randy. Don't forget, click on the likes, Randy. You become the number 25. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. What's going on with Buffalo Sabres? Honestly, inconsistency, the best word over there. Fire the coach, fire the players, fire the manager. I think for me, it's about the owners. Or by being honest with you, that's the owner. Do you think you have a major move left in Bergevin this summer? Excuse me. I still believe he will make. I still believe he can get out something big at some point, but I'm not sure how much he trusts Kotkaniemi and Poland over there. I'm not sure. He know what Jake Evans, he know Matthew Perreault, everything like that. But I think that's what, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm a little bit concerned about that one there. But again, I would not be surprised he make a trade major for the second center. So that would be interesting about that one there. His free agency is standing still now. All the great free agents are gone. And we talked about this, Randy, a couple of minutes ago. We mentioned 6 players. By the fact, they are right here. They are still on the market where they have some potential over there for the players to add more on the lineup roster. We talk about Jason Demers from Arizona, defenseman, 33 years old. I think he can bring a lot as the bottom 6 of the defenseman. Tyler Bozak, a good center, 35 years old, can play well as a center at the bottom 6. We have Alex Galchenyuk. I don't know. I don't know about him, but we'll see. Rand Donato is another one, bottom 6, can be added somewhere. Zero Shara, can he get retired? We don't know. And finally, Nicolas Kusev. I still have some hockey inside of him, but I don't know he will do this. If not, he will return to KHL, I believe, overall. So we'll be interesting about that one there. Ventura likes 2 to go. I have, we just lost a likes. Why we lost a likes? We're at 24. What's wrong with you people? Just kidding. It's all right. I'm going to go sleep anyway tonight. Coach, which player would finish their career with better number, Barkov or Huberdeau? Oh, I will go with Barkov on my book. Why, coach? Because Barkov play on special team on both ways. He plays short and dirt. He play power play. And I think overall, Barkov will be stepped up a little bit more. But I would not be surprised if Huberdeau finish first over Barkov. But I think in my book right now, I see Barkov. We take a lot of time for you. I make my position, coach. Nick Suzuki will be in the top 5 best center. You talk about the upcoming season, Nick, Ronnie. We're at 24 likes right now. Still have one more to go. Are you talking about the upcoming season? Coach, which team is a pole position for the race to the bottom for the Shane Wright? Arizona. On my book. Arizona. And Buffalo it's going to be Arizona or Buffalo. Well, Alex Collision break one Gretzky car record scoring and 5 years. So in 2026, I call this October 26, 2026. On the future, I'll be hard. I would call him maybe top 15. No. It's not better to Matthews. It's not better to McDavid. It's not better to Tressal. Right there, I'll just give you 3 right there. You know what I mean? Like, I can go like this all around the league right now, and you're going to find he's not going to be the top 10. Barely make top 10. I see him more like top 10, 15. It's not better to Barkov, right? It's not better to Brandon Point. And, you know what I mean? I can go like this. In the next 2 years, all the players just mentioned to you are already better to him, and they will still be better. That's Minnesota we said this year, understanding they would drop. They would barely make the playoff in the Western Conference, on my book. I agree with you. He's good about that, Ronnie. And again, and I say it's not a bad one. But when you mentioned this question, top 5, I don't see it. I wish. But I don't see it right now. I like the question, by the way. Any question? Tonight we're going to finish this earlier, 10:30. I have to be on the ice tomorrow morning and Friday morning, 6 o'clock a.m. My junior players are leaving in 2 weeks, so I have to be sure I'll be ready for them, prepare them to leave in 2 weeks. So and then have the kids from Ohio State the morning too. Team Canada, Sunderland, and the opinion as of today. McDavid, Crosby, Bergeron is going to be on that team. Thank you so much, Kaden. Appreciate a lot. On my head, it's not coming quickly, but Mark Sheffley. Farrell Lemicus, good night, buddy. Thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight again. Always a pleasure to see you. We love you, buddy.
Good night.
Coach Frenchy, you have a nice night. You too, Jackson, Kevin, 626. Thanks again to join us this morning, tonight. We love to having you. Hopefully, you're going to come back and say hi next time. Thanks again. I appreciate a lot. We missed a couple of people tonight. We missed Michael Rosenblatt, Kimberly. We did not see Kimberly tonight. But that's the normal. It's off season, right? But we probably have about 17 people, 18 people tonight, 20. One day we're going to get a lot of people where I cannot figure out with a quiz. The answer will be too fast. But it was good. You have a lot of people for the tonight show, for the quiz tonight. It was good to see everybody. Ronnie, Johnny Golden. How Johnny's doing, buddy? Any questions, Johnny, about Montreal Canadiens? Adam went to the bed. Farrell left. Sly is still awake. Sly. If you have a chance to click on the 20 another like, that'd be great. Great show tonight, Coach. Have a good night, Kaden. Always a pleasure to have you, buddy. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Good night.
Good night.
Brendan Point. Here we go. I got it. Yep. That's someone I was missing there. You have to go that time. Some people said Vincent D'Anfos. Some we said Sakou Karivo. And some we said Pierre Turgeon. You can pick one of those, one over there. Honestly, the star, for years, stay in Montreal for many years, was really Sakou Karivo in my book. And after that, you have to go 95, 96 with Vincent D'Anfos over there. We got Daniel Brière and Denis Savard, but it was not the prime when they go. Jacques Lemaire, you have to go all the way in 1970s, but I think Koivu, D'Anfos, Turgeon was better Jacques Lemaire was a great hockey player for sure with Guy Lafleur and Steve Schott. Where Steve Schott scored more at 60 goals. I think it was 61. If I can recall it. I could be wrong, but I think Steve Schott scored 61 goals. I can tell you this right now. I like to get those stuff. Steve Schott. $60 goal, 1960, 76, 77, 105 point that year. Unbelievable. He was the first on the All-Star game. He was on the All-Star team at the end of the year. 60, 49, 48. Here we go. Ronnie says 60. Yep. I agree with you. It's fun, you guys. You bring Montreal Canadiens all together. We have a good time about that. Lafleur did it, yeah. Lafleur scored 2 times over 50 goals. It's another way to have a good career with Montreal, but, the first 3 years, he missed a lot of games because he did not play a lot the first 3 years. He took him about 3 years, guys, before he became the really Guy Lafleur. You know what I mean? But, yeah, you have a 60, yeah, more at 2 seasons of 50 goals. He's the only 2 players with Stéphane Richer have more than 50 goal season with 50, 52, 60, 56, 56, 53 guys. He was a machine for 6 years. He scored 50 goals. You have over 300 goal guy in 6 years. Then after that, he struggled. And Montreal let him go. Wow. Guy Lafleur. 17 years in NHL. 560 goals. 1,300 point, guys. Lafleur did it 2 years running. Pierre Larouche was an amazing, great hockey player and junior. He played for the Sorel, les Éperviers de Sorel. I was there when he was there. He scored 53, 50, 48 in NHL. He had 395 goals. Most of the game he played, like he started with the Pittsburgh. He went to Montreal for 5 years. Then he left. He got traded to Hartford. He finished with the Rangers. He played 5 years with the Rangers. 48, 24, 20. He had 20 goals and 28 games and 85, 86. Then he got retired. 14 years in NHL, 395 goals. Another great hockey player. Like I said, played junior. So he never reached 60 goals. He struggled cause de Lemaire. You have a lot of things, a story between Jacques Lemaire. You know, Jacques Lemaire was not easy. Easy camper, to be honest with you. Yep, I agree with you. You know, I don't know, NHL, buddy. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, is it Ronnie yesterday or that? The quiz is over, buddy. Yes, 10 o'clock. One of you talking about, I think it was this morning, Léo Jalbert said that to Nicolas about Montreal never finish. They never have a great relationship with a player to finish a great career with the Montreal Canadiens. You know, of course, we talk about Richard, but you follow like the best of the best, like Lafleur left, Robinson left, Lapointe goes somewhere else, Steve Shaw goes somewhere else. Those guys left. And you did the same thing with Koivu and then Markov, and you can go all the way like that. Have a good night, Kaden. Yeah, always 10 o'clock, buddy. Jacques Richard with the Quebec Nordic. Yep. WHA. Was a great a really good hockey player, Jacques Richard. I think someone Michel Goulet was another one for Quebec. It was, an amazing. He played with Atlanta, Buffalo, Jacques Richard, Quebec after that. He scored 52 games. It's funny, guy. He had 52 goals in 1 year with Quebec, but he never scored after that. A lot after that, like in NHL. You have I'm sorry, you have 15, 9 goals, 3 goals, 10 goals. He was a lot injuries, but again, like you said earlier, the drug make him bad. Do you know WY? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What's going on? Is this another breakdown, you and me? I don't know what you're talking about. The Stanley Cup killed the loyalty for players to stay with one team for life. Yeah, it's not easy in time. It's good. It's a good one. And then you have a couple of players finish their career to try to win the Stanley Cup. Talk about David Tredshack and talk about Ray Burke and those guys. You know what I mean? Go that way. If the Rempart with Lafleur, it was the best junior hockey. Yep. (1969), where Rempart was ranked number 4. I was born, Ronnie, in Shawinigan. So Shawinigan have a team called the Shawinigan Bruins. And I was there at 3 years old, 4 years old. My dad was bringing me over there at the game. I was sitting in the pit, on the top, behind the net. And, I was asleep on the bench after the game. But I remember the Quebec Rempart, those years. It was a great time. Oh, the song is what's going on now? Is it another breakdown? You and me. Yeah, it's coming soon right now after we finish. What do you think, the Bellows? Do you think Mini or Montreal? Both of them have a great career with Minnesota, to be honest with you. Brian Bellows, it was great. Oh, yeah, Ronnie, it was a good time about that one there. And then my dad always tell me after that, honestly, after Guy Lafleur for me, because it was that time, Ronnie, Michel Brière still on my house. We got like a Billet family at home many years, from 66 at 78, 79. We keep junior players, and Michel Brière still in my place. And, we're talking about hockey all day long. I play hockey with Michel Brière on the street. And you remember he got killed on the crash accident after his first year with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Honestly, that's happened to him. But I have a lot of story about Junior at that time when my dad and my mom was together. I was young, but wow. You remind me right now a lot of stories. He played 10 years with Minnesota. He played only 3 years with the Montreal Canadiens. He scored 342 goals with Minnesota. Brian Bellows, he have one season, 55, 40 goals, 41 goals, 35 goals, 2 times with Minnesota. With Montreal, he scored 40, 33, only 8. And then after that, he got traded to Tampa Bay. Then Washington after that. Montreal traded him, I believe, for... it was an amazing, great trade for the Montreal Canadiens because they trade Brian Bellows for Ross Courtnall. Then after that, Montreal trade Bellows to the Tampa Bay for Mac Bureau. Ouch. So that's funny when you follow all those players like that. That's great live. Yeah, Bob Guinea was very special. Yes, Kaden. Do you know why Montreal does not keep those players? Oh, 26 light. That's awesome. Thanks, Kaden. Appreciate that. I don't know really, Ronnie. But again, like Inotap said, it's hard because, and Turgeon was another great pickup. It's because the salary cap now is harder and harder and harder. And, players won after 35. And you can see this the last 3 years, 5 years, guys. The player makes so much money. Corey Perry is a great example. Those guys make $60 million. Taylor Hall is another one. And they want to go where you have a chance to win a Stanley Cup. So when you get 33, 34, 35, it's not about the money anymore. It's more about, hey, I would like to win a Stanley Cup before I got retired. And I think that's happened with some players more and more. That would not be surprised, Carey Price could happen at the last, But this would be more about the salary cap at the end of the day. I would not be surprised they trade Carey Price or he go before he finish. Hunter Gamer in the house tonight. Hunter Gamer. Wow. Awesome, Hunter. How you doing, buddy? What are you doing well? Don't forget to click on the likes, Hunter. I will give out 27. All right, guys. I think we passed the time. I tried to get shorter tonight. Awesome, Hunter. We tried to keep up with the time because tomorrow I have a long day and then Friday also. But thanks for each one of you to be here tonight. Yes, I missed the trivia. 10 o'clock every night, buddy. Show up at 9:55. A lot of people show up for the quiz at 9:55. So try to remember every night, Monday to Friday, 9:55. We have the trout, the trout. We have the trout. Jesus. We have the quiz at the end. Lafleur always said an interview players don't play for the same reason. Yep, I agree with you about that one. Great work, Coach. Love the show. Thank you, Inotap. Guys, the show will get better and better because each one of you. And I'm so grateful. I understand I wish I have more viewers, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, but it is what it is. But you know what? Whatever we are, I just enjoy it at that moment. That's what I love to do. That's all it's about. So, on the Gamer, we start always at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Show up earlier as we're going to get the best of the Hockey National Show. It's called the Power Play Show. So, my friend, I want to wish you an amazing blessing, sweet dream tonight. And I look forward to see you tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Don't forget, if you want to join to become a membership, click on the join button. If you want also to participate to the pool, we have a video, a pool question at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then finally, we have a video during the day. Watch the video. And of course, we have the short video, 1 minute every night at 7 p.m. That's where you're going to get everything happening between 11 o'clock Eastern Time morning and 9 o'clock p.m. Full-time job. We don't make money, but it is what it is. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. I look forward to see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Thanks again, Tap, and of course, Caden and Ronnie and the rest of you people. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes.
Salut mon Nicolas, merci. Good night, Ronnie.
Get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.
Merci, Nicolas.